So is lending really getting that bad that we have to have the 10 Commandments when applying for a mortgage? My name is Bill Daniels. I'm a direct lender in Tustin, California. And I help my clients navigate through the loan process in advance so that it's a pleasant experience buying a home and not a stressful one. So what are the 10 Commandments when applying for a home mortgage? I think this simplifies a lot of the things and a lot of the questions that people are having. I want to thank Steve Nassar for sending this to me. He's a loan consultant up in Oregon. First commandment, changing jobs. Thou shalt not change jobs, become self-employed, or quit your job. Thou shalt not buy a car, truck, or van. Thou shalt not use credit cards excessively, or let current accounts fall behind. Thou shalt not spend money you have set aside for closing. Thou shalt not omit debts or liabilities from your loan application. Thou shalt not buy furniture. Thou shalt not originate any inquiries into your credit. Thou shalt not make a large or cash deposit without checking with your loan officer. Thou shalt not change bank accounts. Thou shalt not co-sign a loan for anyone. For anyone. Now, of course, these are not set in stone, if you will. Most of these commandments may seem pretty obvious, like quitting your job. Who would do that? I actually had a client that put in their 2-week notice, and when the verification of employment went into the employer, there's a box that actually says, what's the probability of continued employment? And in that box, the employer wrote 2 weeks. The employee put in their notice. Changing jobs, not a big deal. People think that it's a big deal and that you have to stay 2 years. As long as you don't have more than 30 years gap, as long as you don't have more than a 30-day gap, usually you're going to be okay. Needless to say, the borrower did not get the loan right away. We just had to wait 30 days for them at their new position to have 30 days of income. There are so many factors that go into qualifying for a loan. A lot of these things, if you just look at them in advance and kind of know not to put large cash deposits, not to be using your credit a lot, so you don't have to make all these explanations, not changing jobs, not putting in your 2-week notice. Some of these things you can avoid the stress as far as buying a home and really enjoy the process. The difference is not necessarily you qualifying for the loan, it's how much work you have to do, how much stress it's going to cause you. Buying a home should be an enjoyable experience, and we want to make that happen for you. Well, hopefully this just gave you some things to think about. If you felt this was helpful, please subscribe to the blog on your right, my left. Feel free to email me if you like a copy of these 10 Commandments. I'll be doing the Beatitudes next week. No, I'm kidding. There's no Beatitudes. My name is Bill Daniels. Hope you enjoyed this. You make it a great day.